Welcome to country number 34. This is my first time in Turkey and I'm so excited to explore. I'm here with my mom for the next 10 days and we've always wanted to come to Istanbul. So today I did something I've never done before, and that was paying for a guide to show us around the city. I'm a free walking tour girl through and through, but when my friend recommended a tour guide that she used here, I thought I'd give it a shot. She also had a pass that helped us cut the line at all these historical sites, which saved us hours of time. We started at the Blue Mosque. This building is incredible with over 20,000 handmade tiles throughout it, and it's free to visit. Next, we went over to Hagia Sophia, which is literally across the street. Hagia Sophia costs about 25 euros to enter, but it's 100% worth it because it really resembles the history of Istanbul. It was built in 500 AD and started off as a Catholic church during the Roman Empire. Then it converted to a mosque in the Ottoman Empire, and now the top half is a museum and the bottom half a mosque. So there are tons of beautiful paintings and mosaics throughout, which have been there for thousands of years. This building was built in only 6 years and has stood for over 1,500 years, and it's massive and beautifully preserved. We then stopped for lunch at a pretty touristy spot right outside, and I got this fried ravioli thing and my first Turkish coffee, which was basically just a really strong shot of espresso and some water to wash it down. Then our guide gave us the option of what to see next, and we opted for the Basilica Cistern, which is an underground cistern also built in the 500s AD, and it stored water for the royal palace nearby. And then we saw my favorite monument of the whole day, which I would have completely walked by had we not been on this tour. And that's this obelisk, which is actually older than Hagia Sophia. This is from the 15th century BC, so literally 3,500 years ago. It's from Egypt and was transported here in the 300s AD, and it looks newer than my New York City apartment building, I swear. And then we headed to the Grand Bazaar. I was so excited about this one. I was planning out what to buy here for weeks, and then it kind of sucked. I guess back in the day it was an actual bazaar, but today it just feels like a shopping mall. And everything is so insanely overpriced. You can find way better deals throughout the rest of the city, since this is basically just a tourist trap now. So then we needed to relax for a bit and headed to the top of the Four Seasons in the Sultanahmet for some drinks with this amazing view of Hagia Sophia. And here you can also hear the call to prayer happening. And then we closed our night with dinner at Lokanta 1741. If there's one restaurant I recommend in Istanbul, it's this one, but make sure you get reservations so you can sit up here rather than downstairs. And that's how we spent day one in Istanbul. See you tomorrow for day two.